Hello everybody, this is Louisa with Ellie Paper Studio, and today I have a really special layout. I created this layout using, I'll be creating this layout using the American Crafts, The Color of Memories paper pack, and I got this at Tuesday morning for about $6, I want to say, $6 or $7, so very economical. Also, I've already cut my pieces, and I have two borders, and they measure 12 inches long. And I got this from the Silhouette store. I've also, all of these actually come from the Silhouette store, and I'll make sure to put numbers. This is one file, another file, and I love these two little houses. I actually want to make sure that I purchase more of these houses. I don't know what the designer is, but I love it. She does a really good job, and it cuts so intricately and so well with my Cameo. And they're really easy to put together, actually, surprisingly, even though they have a lot of detail. Then I've also, from the paper pack, I'm using a total of 4 sheets, which is a lot more than I normally get, or that I use. These are my picture mats that I've already pre-cut. And these two I've cut at 9.5 by 8 inches, or 8.5. So yeah, 9.5 by 8.5. So I cut 2 of these squares at 8.5 by 9.5, and then these are just a 12-inch sheets. And then in addition, I've also used a Martha Stewart punch for my top border. I'm not going to be using any solid behind my pattern paper, because I want it to be a layout that will hold a lot of pictures, so I'll need every square inch that I can get. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll put the video and fast forward and hopefully find some decent music to play for you, and then we'll get back to put it all at the end together. And one last thing, my title, I actually decided to stamp it and not to cut it with my Silhouette, and this lovely stamp is actually a stamp from Close to My Heart, and it's called the Home Sweet Home Stamp of the Month, so it may not be available anymore. I got it at a garage sale for $5, so if you can find it, I highly recommend it. It has 4 really gorgeous large stamps, and I used this one and I just masked the bottom part of it, so it just says, "There is nothing like staying home for real." And then I used another stamp that I own, and I just stamped Christmas, since it's a Christmas layout. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and when we get back, we'll have the finished layout. Okay, so here's the finished layout. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It actually came about really quickly. As you could see, I did oopsies, which is why I love this glue. It's a Tombow Mono Liquid Aqua glue. And the reason I love it is because it's very forgiving, and when it dries clear. So it's already drying here, and you can hardly see it at all. That oopsie. It's a very square layout. Normally I'll round my corners, but I really like how this one turned out, and it's just cutesy, and it has a lot of elements and a lot of interest, and yet I feel like it brings it all into the pictures, back into the pictures. So as usual, I will put detailed pictures at the end with dimensions, and you can always check my blog for the different materials that I use and the different images where you can get them, or the stamps. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope this inspired you.